Hello and welcome to Trending News in Nigeria on Vanguard Live. My name is Precious Chukudi and I'll run with you the headlines of Trending News. And we have a Mago fresh posers over 7.5 billion naira, 332 seized houses. Also, federal government hands over National Theatre to CBN Bankers Committee for Restoration. WASC, you must not go ahead without federal government's participation. NUT, Naptan tells state. And on to power crisis, more electricity woes as tariff shortfall heads to 822 billion naira. So we move straight to Mago Fresh Posers, over 7.5 billion naira. The presidential panel proving suspended acting chairman of the Economy and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC Ibrahim Mago, has asked him to account for 5 billion naira called recruitment fund. And the panel, led by former president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Ayo Salami, equally called for the profiles of all political exposed persons and invited the Commission's Director of Finance, who was redeployed to the Ministry of Works a week before Mago was arrested. And Vanguard gathered that the panel also asked all the directors of the Commission and the secretary that appeared before it on Friday to reappear today, as according to a source, the members were not satisfied with the explanation given by them. Also, speaking about Mago's untouchables, sources close to the panel told Vanguard that some of the officials quizzed could not be responded to satisfactorily to the questions asked them, and therefore requested to go back to their offices to study relevant documents at their disposal in readiness for today's section. The sources disclosed that the EFCC official denied involvement in all the allegations against their suspended boss, indicating that only Mago could provide answers to all allegations of financial impropriety against him. Meanwhile, Mago gets medical attention, and a source at the old banquet hall said that the suspended Mago was attended to by medical personnel at the venue on Thursday as he sneezed profusely. And the source says Mago at the time was sneezing profusely, and his lawyer told the panel that he should be released on self-recognition so he could treat himself. What the panel did was to bring medical personnel to the venue to attend to him. Away from Mago, we move straight to federal government hands over National Theatre to CBN Bankers Committee for Restoration. And the federal government has handed over the National Theatre and its surrounding land to the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, for restoration, which aims at creating millions of jobs for youth in the country and diversifying the country's economy. And according to the CBN, the country has the potentials of earning $20 billion annually from the creative industry when the edifice is renovated into 4 pillars, namely information, technology, music, film, and fashion. And according to Emefiele, the handover of the edifice to the CBN Bankers Committee is indeed timely when one considers the external headwinds facing our economy today. And away from that, we move straight to WASC. You must not go ahead without federal government participation, NUT, Naptan tells state. States have been told not to allow schools in their domain go ahead with this year's West African Senior Secondary School Examination, WASC, if federal government owned schools will not partake in same. The Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, and the National Parent Teacher Association of Nigeria, NAPTAN, which gave the directive last weekend, said if they go ahead with the examination, it will not only distort the educational sector, but would also create chaos that might be very difficult to remediate. Over to power crisis, more electricity woes as tariff shortfall heads to 822 billion naira. And against the backdrop of the recent reversal of the new electricity tariff, take off. The World Bank has indicated that Nigerians' electricity tariff shortfall would rise by 56.9% to 822 billion naira in 2023 from 524 billion naira in 2020. The tariff shortfall is the difference between allowed tariff and cost-reflective tariff, which the federal government is responsible for funding. Government's inability to pay the shortfalls over time has in a liquidity crunch on the industry. This comes as electricity distribution company DISCOs put their estimated revenue loss arising from postponement of the new tariff regime at 380 billion naira in the next 6 months. In view of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, the federal government had put on hold the tariff increase it earlier approved for the DISCOs, ordering them to put the increase of their tariff on hold to the first quarter of 2021. And away from the trending news, let's find out what's trending on social media. Turns out that hashtag Big Brother Naija 85 million is trending, and this is a very good one considering the fact that the Big Brother Naija has two new sponsors, and that's Guinness and Betway Naija. And with this sponsorship comes something very, very mouth-watering, as Big Brother Naija, the winner for the show of this year, walks home with 85 million naira worth of prizes. And the prizes includes a 2-bedroom apartment, a TV and premium fridge Scanfrost by Scanfrost, a 1-year supply of Indomie, Munchit and Colgate, Oppo Reno 3 smartphone, a 30 million naira cash prize, Champions League final trip, 1-year supply of Pepsi and branded chillers, Dubai trip for 2 sponsored by Travel Better, also Innocent G40 Motors. That's really, really mouth-watering. But let's find out what people are saying on Twitter, and this is from Kifaya. She says, so this Big Brother Naija season 5 winner will also go home with a brand new apartment. It's about to go down. And this is from Freshliner. It says, new housemates, I don't want to hear any confidence and insecurities in that household. When our seniors have misused the word too much, you people should better find new words. British people no do bad thing, teach us English. Hashtag Big Brother Naija 85 million. And this is from Entanglement saying hashtag Big Brother Naija 85 million is a huge one. Take a look at the huge prices, which includes Dubai trip for 2-bedroom apartment and another trip to Dublin. I mean, if you've not jumped on this deal, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's rather too unfortunate because they didn't reveal this price on time to ginger so many people to, decide to go for the show this year. So everybody's going to just focus back on, watching the new housemates as they enter this Sunday, July 19th. Away from Big Brother, we have another very interesting news. That's corona vaccine, yes, that's trending on Twitter. And this is from Apricot Doctor saying this. Russia just completed human trial of world's first COVID-19 vaccine. We are awaiting results in coming days. This is good news for the world. Hashtag corona vaccine. This one is from Shezi. Says, breaking news, Russia has become the first country to have completed clinical trials of a COVID-19 vaccine after Shechevno University said that it has concluded its study. The research has been completed and it proved that the vaccine is safe and effective. Well, let's see what this vaccine would, bring in place. It's a very good news for us to hear this one, so we look forward to hearing more of this kind of news in later days. Also, Russia has 20 people volunteered for the injection, and after giving the shot, the volunteers were asked to quarantine in the hospital for 28 days. The vaccine test performed on volunteers showed that they were developing immunity to the coronavirus. All right, that's all we can take on trending news in Nigeria. Remember that if you want to find out more of our top stories, you can head on to our website www.vanguardngr.com to find out what's going and what's trending at the very minute. And you can also like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing on your screen. Till I come your way next time, I remain Precious Chukudi. Thank you for watching.